Superman 3. Really, guys? You want me to review Superman 3? Yup, we have reached that point in the Superman series. And actually, if you see my earlier reviews, I reviewed the first two Superman films, Superman Returns and Man of Steel, while building up my Batman v Superman series reviews. You notice I skipped out Superman 3 and Superman 4 because I had plans with those movies along with Batman and Robin, with Suicide Squad is coming up pretty soon. So I decided not to review those movies just yet. But with all that being said, let's get into the plot of Superman 3. If you even care. So Gus Gorman, who is a computer technician, who was a huge fan of Superman, as soon as he saw Superman, he immediately is a fan of him. You see, even though I love Richard Pryor to death, I'm a Richard Pryor fan. Richard Pryor runs in the family. We love Richard Pryor. But his performance in this movie comes off as a fanboy. Like, majority of the lines in this film are basically him fanboying over Superman. Like, he loves Superman to death. And really, that's against Richard Pryor. God may rest his soul. But his performance in this movie is so bad that really, majority of his lines in this movie, basically his character, is just fanboying over Superman. And gee, now I know how to get the character of Max Dillon and they made it Spider-Man 2. Gus teams up with this Lex Luthor wannabe, Ross Webster, who hates Superman for apparently no reason because he's the villain. The script told him to hate Superman for no reason, and he had to be the villain of this movie, so the script told him to be a villain. So he hates Superman for no reason, and he creates this fake kryptonite, which turns Superman evil. And also, there is this high school sweetheart that Superman liked, or Clark Kent liked in high school, named Lana Lang, who Superman develops a relationship with her because F Lois Lane. I'm moving on with Lana Lang. Superman 3 is a very disappointing movie to compare to the first two films, which were very great movies. But Superman 3 is a bad movie. This movie is very disappointing. It's not the worst movie in the Superman saga, because trust me, guys, woo, we will get there with Superman 4 Quest for Peace. But that's another review. But Superman 3, this movie is very disappointing. This was a huge letdown. But I will get to there's like a 2 or 3 pros I have with this movie though. Christopher Reeve is great as Superman once again. That's the one thing you do have to say about these first 4 Superman movies. Christopher Reeve does an outstanding job as Superman, even in that terrible 4th film, which we'll get to soon. He's still great. Also, I do love evil Superman in this movie. That was a great idea to have evil Superman instead of having someone like Bizarro or something, because I'm not really a fan of Bizarro. But evil Superman was a great addition to this film. Also, the junkyard scene where Clark Kent versus evil Superman, you see that Clark Kent / Superman is fighting his inner demons in a way. I kind of like how they did that, because it's basically, like I said before, Clark facing off his inner demon. He fighting evil Superman until he eventually killed him. That was a great scene. Unfortunately, this movie sucks. Even though I love Richard Pryor to death, he is so terrible as Gus Gorman. Majority, like I said before, majority of his lines and just his character in general is a computer technician. He's basically one of the henchmen of Ross Webster, and he fanboys over Superman, which the one scene which I really cringe so hard at when he had the pink tablecloth thing wrapped it around him. I believe also a pink blanket also. Pretending to be Superman, showing him what he was doing. And I was just like, oh my god, Richard Pryor, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Also, the scene where Superman left, telling the 2 garbage guys. When Superman go way back, he held a little, doing a little Superman shirt, showing the symbol thing. I'm like, come on now. Speaking of Ross Webster, like I said, he's a generic villain in this movie. He's basically the dollar store version of Lex Luthor, like a cheap bootleg knockoff version of Lex Luthor. This guy was awful, so generic. But he was better than the next villain we're going to talk about, Superman 4 Quest for Peace. But that's not saying much at all. The opening, how can you... The opening credits in this film, the opening title scroll, like, that's one thing you gotta say about what's great about the first two Supermans. The opening scene, where they had the big dun 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 dun, the Superman symbol comes up, then the big logo is popping out. That was one thing that I loved about the first two films. Even Superman Returns, I know that a lot of people get that movie crap, but I don't care. I still enjoy that movie. But you know what they do in this movie? They put it over a stupid, pointless comedy scene for like 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, that's what people want to see in a Superman movie, right? Put that over a senseless comedy scene. Which I'm like, is this Superman 3 or is this Superman Season 3, the sitcom? Not only that, Superman freezes there's also a fireman scene where the house was this building was on fire. So Superman then freezes the water that turns to ice, and he just somehow lifts it up. So I'm like, okay, that means the entire thing should have been gone, like the water and all that other stuff. I'm just like, what? Also, the romantic chemistry between Lana Lang and Clark Kent was unnecessary and very pointless. Like, I thought Clark liked Lois. Whatever, I might be missing something, but I don't really care. And then the scene where the missiles were launching at Superman, and then Ross Webster was controlling the missiles, and it's like an NES-style Nintendo 80s TV, like controller screen, which I'm like, who wrote this? And then last but not least, when the lady turns into the robot, I laughed my butt off, because as soon as I saw that scene last night, I was like, is that Dr. Doom for Fan 4 Stick? Like, when did Superman 3 turn into Fan 4 Stick? Like, all of a sudden, I was thinking to myself, I hate both of these movies, so that was kind of a good thing they put that in there. So I could have a good laugh, because it reminds me of another comic book movie that I really hate to death. But anyways, I'm gonna stop it right there. This movie sucks. This was a huge letdown. There's only like 3 things I like in this movie. Christopher Reeve as Superman, Evil Superman, and the junkyard fight scene. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to give Superman 3 a D+. Guys, thank you so much for watching. What do you think of Superman 3 in the comment section down below? If you're new to my channel, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.